Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, and today I want to share a simple pantry hack that can transform your bedroom confidence after 60. Imagine boosting your circulation and hormone balance with nothing more than a handful of everyday seeds. No prescriptions, no complicated regimens, just delicious nutrient-packed snacks. Research shows that men over 60 often experience a 30 to 40% drop in blood flow to the pelvic area compared to their younger selves. That decline can make achieving and maintaining a firm erection feel like an uphill battle. But what if I told you that by snacking on the right seeds, you could start to reverse that trend naturally? Seeds like pumpkin flax, sesame, sunflower, and chia are powerhouses of zinc omega-3s, amino acids, vitamin E, and fiber nutrients specifically linked to hormone production, artery health, and improved microcirculation. In just a moment, you'll learn exactly why these little kernels pack such a potent punch and how integrating them into your daily routine can have a real impact on your sexual performance and overall vitality. I've spent over 3 decades guiding men through natural science-backed strategies to regain strength and confidence without resorting to risky procedures or expensive medications. Today's Seed Snack Protocol is the culmination of the latest urology research combined with decades of clinical experience. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and get ready to discover how you can harness the power of seeds to support stronger, harder erections and reclaim the vigor you thought was slipping away. Let's dive in. Why circulation slows and how seeds help. As we age, our blood vessels gradually lose some of their natural elasticity. Over time, the walls of our arteries can stiffen, making it harder for blood to rush through at the pressures needed for a rock-solid erection. In fact, studies show that by age 60, many men experience a significant drop in nitric oxide production, the molecule responsible for telling vessels to relax and widen, resulting in reduced blood flow below the belt. On top of that, chronic inflammation and oxidative stress can damage the delicate lining of our arteries, further compromising circulation. These combined factors create a perfect storm: less nitric oxide, narrower vessels, and sluggish microcirculation in the penile tissue. The result: trouble getting and keeping an erection that feels firm and reliable. But here's the good news: science confirms that specific nutrients can target each of these issues. When you snack on nutrient-dense seeds, you're delivering concentrated doses of exactly the building blocks your vascular system needs to rebuild, repair, and optimally function. First, zinc, the superstar mineral found abundantly in pumpkin seeds, plays a crucial role in supporting nitric oxide synthase, the enzyme that converts L-arginine into nitric oxide. Without enough zinc, that conversion process slows down and your vessels remain tighter than you'd like. Next, omega-3 fatty acids from flax seeds help quell inflammation throughout the body, including inside your arteries. By lowering inflammatory markers, omega-3s allow vessel walls to relax more easily and reduce the risk of plaque buildup that can further impede blood flow. Then there's L-arginine itself, naturally present in sesame seeds, which serves as the direct precursor to nitric oxide. When you supply extra L-arginine, you give your body more raw material to produce the vasodilator you need for an erection that's both firm and lasting. Vitamin E in sunflower seeds acts as a potent antioxidant, shielding your endothelial cells, the cells lining your blood vessels, from oxidative damage. That protection helps maintain healthy vessel tone and responsiveness. Finally, the fiber and hydration benefits of chia seeds support microcirculation by encouraging optimal blood thickness and fluid balance. This ensures that even the tiniest capillaries in your erectile tissue receive a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients. By combining these seed-derived nutrients, you address every stage of the erection process, from enzyme activation and hormone support to vessel protection and inflammation control. Pumpkin and flax seeds boost testosterone and reduce inflammation. Let's start with 2 superstar seeds that work hand-in-hand: pumpkin and flax. These aren't just tasty snacks, they're targeted tools for revving up your hormone levels and calming the inflammation that holds you back. First up, pumpkin seeds. These little green gems are one of the richest natural sources of zinc, a mineral central to testosterone production. Testosterone isn't just about libido, it's also critical for nitric oxide generation and healthy blood vessel function. In men over 60, zinc levels often dip, creating a domino effect: lower testosterone, reduced nitric oxide synthase activity, and ultimately weaker erections. Clinical studies show that daily zinc intake in the range of 15 to 30 milligrams can significantly boost free testosterone levels in older men. A 1-ounce serving of pumpkin seeds delivers roughly 7 milligrams, nearly half of your target dose. By making pumpkin seeds a regular part of your diet, you're laying the hormonal groundwork for stronger, longer-lasting blood flow. Now let's pair them with flax seeds. Unlike pumpkin seeds, flax is loaded with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Omega-3s are renowned for their anti-inflammatory prowess, which is vital when chronic inflammation stiffens your arteries and chokes off circulation. By reducing markers like CRP and interleukin-6, flax-derived ALA helps your vessels relax more fully in response to nitric oxide, allowing blood to flood in with minimal resistance. Here's how you can combine them for maximum benefit. Daily blend: measure out 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds and 1 ounce of shelled pumpkin seeds. Grinding flax is key. It unlocks the oils so your body can absorb those omega-3s. Timing matters. For hormone-supporting effects, enjoy this blend mid-morning with a protein-rich snack like Greek yogurt or a smoothie. The protein helps shuttle zinc and fatty acids to the tissues that need them most. Consistency over time. Don't expect overnight miracles. With daily consumption, you'll gradually restore zinc balance and reduce systemic inflammation. Within 3 to 6 weeks, many men report firmer, more reliable erections and a noticeable lift in overall energy and mood. But before you rush off to the pantry, remember quality counts. Choose organic pumpkin seeds without added salt and opt for cold-milled flax seed meal stored in the refrigerator to preserve those fragile omega-3 oils. Sesame and sunflower seeds ignite nitric oxide and protect vessel walls. Now that we've covered hormone support and inflammation control, let's turn our attention to 2 more nutritional powerhouses: sesame and sunflower seeds. These tiny seeds bring unique compounds to the table that directly supercharge nitric oxide production and shield your blood vessels from damage. Sesame seeds are an often overlooked source of L-arginine, the amino acid that serves as the chemical precursor for nitric oxide. Think of L-arginine as the fuel for your circulatory engine. Without enough of it, the nitric oxide synthase enzyme simply can't keep up with demand. By snacking on just 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, you introduce upwards of 1 gram of L-arginine into your system, providing the raw material your body needs to generate the vasodilator responsible for an erection that's not only firmer, but also longer lasting. But sesame seeds offer more than just arginine. They're also rich in magnesium, a mineral that supports smooth muscle relaxation within the vessel walls, ensuring that once nitric oxide signals your arteries to open, they maintain that relaxed state under pressure. Next, sunflower seeds step into the spotlight with their impressive vitamin E content. Vitamin E acts as a frontline antioxidant for your endothelial cells, the very cells that line the inside of every blood vessel. Under conditions of oxidative stress, these cells can become damaged, leading to a stiffening of the vessel walls and a diminished ability to respond to natural vasodilators like nitric oxide. By incorporating a 1-ounce serving of sunflower seeds into your daily snack rotation, you supply roughly 35% of your recommended daily vitamin E intake, bolstering your endothelial defense system and keeping those arteries supple and responsive. Here's how they work together. Arginine boosts sesame's L-arginine, ramps up nitric oxide production, creating the dilation signal. Muscle support: sesame's magnesium helps the arterial muscle fibers fully relax in response to that signal. Endothelial protection. Sunflower's vitamin E neutralizes free radicals, preventing the damage that leads to vessel stiffening. When these mechanisms align, you get a 2-pronged effect. More nitric oxide means greater vessel widening, and healthier vessel walls mean that widening lasts longer under the demands of sexual activity. Chia seeds and smart snacking strategies. Next, let's talk about chia seeds, the tiny titans of fiber and hydration that round out our seed arsenal. When it comes to microcirculation, the little capillaries in your erectile tissue need blood that's optimally fluid yet nutrient-dense. Too thick and flow is sluggish. Too thin and pressure can drop off. Chia seeds deliver exactly the balance you need. Once you expose chia seeds to liquid, they form a gel-like coating thanks to their soluble fiber. This gel does 2 things. It slows the release of nutrients into your bloodstream, providing steady energy and satiety, and it encourages optimal blood viscosity thin enough to flow freely, but thick enough to maintain the pressure needed for an erection. In fact, studies indicate that diets rich in soluble fiber can improve arterial function and reduce blood pressure, contributing to better penile perfusion. But how do you fit chia into a busy day? Here are a few science-backed snack strategies. Chia pudding power. The night before, mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with a half cup of almond milk or Greek yogurt. Let it sit in the fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight. By morning, you'll have a creamy, fiber-rich pudding that you can flavor with a dash of cinnamon or fresh berries. Enjoy it mid-morning for a slow-burn energy boost that keeps you feeling full and keeps your microcirculation humming. On the go, energy bites. In a bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of your pumpkin flax, sesame, sunflower seed, blend a 1/4 cup of nut butter and a drizzle of honey. Form into 6 bite-sized balls and refrigerate. These grab-and-go bites deliver a 1-2 punch of fiber, healthy fats, and protein, perfect for pre-lunch or an afternoon pick-me-up when you need consistent blood flow and nutrient delivery. Seed-infused water. If you're someone who struggles to drink enough water, stir 1 tablespoon of chia seeds into a tall glass of water, let it swell for 5 minutes and sip throughout the day. This chia slurry helps you stay hydrated, supporting optimal blood volume and preventing the slight dehydration that can dampen circulation. The key with chia is consistency. Aim for at least 2 tablespoons daily, whether in pudding bites or water, so your blood stays at the ideal thickness for swift delivery to every cell from your legs up through your pelvic area. DIY Power Mix plus Nitric Boost integration. Now that you know which seeds do what, let's bring them all together into one ultimate power mix, and I'll show you exactly when and how to layer in Nitric Boost for maximum impact. Start by gathering 1 ounce shelled pumpkin seeds, 2 tablespoons ground flax seeds, 2 tablespoons raw sesame seeds, 1 ounce sunflower seeds, 2 tablespoons chia seeds. In a large airtight container, combine the pumpkin, flax, sesame, and sunflower seeds first. Give the container a gentle shake to distribute evenly, then stir in the chia seeds last so they stay dry until you're ready to prep. This basic blend delivers a full spectrum of zinc, omega-3s, L-arginine, magnesium, vitamin E, and fiber every time you scoop. For daily use, measure out 2 level tablespoons of the dry mix. This delivers roughly 200 calories in your target micronutrient doses. If you're using chia pudding or energy bites, adjust the dry mix quantity to 1 tablespoon since you'll be adding other ingredients. Here's the timing strategy. Morning activation, 7 to 9 a.m. Take your first 2 tablespoons of the dry mix alongside breakfast. This jumpstarts your nitric oxide pathway and hormonal support early, so your circulation stays elevated throughout the day. Pre-activity boost 30-45 minutes before. Whether you're heading to the gym, a walk, or an evening with your partner, have a second 2 tablespoon serving mixed in a yogurt, oatmeal, or a smoothie. The nutrients absorb quickly, giving your vessels the precursors they need right when you need them most. Now let's integrate Nitric Boost. This supplement is formulated to complement seed-derived arginine by adding a clinically studied dose of beetroot extract, citrulline, and protective antioxidants. Take 1 Nitric Boost capsule with each serving of seeds. By pairing the seed's natural L-arginine and zinc with Nitric Boost's citrulline, you create a synergistic cycle. Citrulline recycles leftover nitric oxide back into arginine, sustaining elevated vessel dilation for hours beyond your snack. For best results, first pairing. After your morning meal, swallow 1 Nitric Boost capsule with water, then enjoy your seeds. Second pairing, 30 to 45 minutes before sexual activity or exercise. Take a second Nitric Boost capsule with your pre-activity seed serving. Consistency is key. Over the first 2 weeks, you'll notice a gradual uptick in your baseline circulation. Erections feel firmer more easily, and sustained hardness becomes the norm rather than the exception. By week 4, that synergy between nutrient-dense seeds and Nitric Boost will create a heightened nitric cascade where each snack amplifies and extends the vasodilation from the last. Real-life success stories meet. Robert, age 64, who had struggled with weak erections for years, despite trying every over-the-counter remedy. After 2 weeks of snacking on our Seed Power Mix, paired with Nitric Boost each morning, he noticed mornings felt firmer and more spontaneous. By week 4, Robert reported his confidence soaring. I feel like I'm in my 40s again, he says, and my wife has definitely taken notice. Then there's Frank, 68, a retired school teacher, whose low energy and inconsistent performance had become a source of frustration. Frank started with just 1 tablespoon of the mix in his yogurt every morning, plus a single Nitric Boost capsule. Within 10 days, he told me his evening stamina improved so much that he surprised himself and his wife. It's been a game changer. He laughs. I actually look forward to our date nights again. Finally, consider Henry, 71, who combines daily walks with our seed protocol and Nitric Boost. He noticed that not only did his erection strengthen, but his overall circulation improved. He stopped getting cold feet on long hikes, and his blood pressure even edged downward. I feel more alive from head to toe, he told me. And the best part, no weird side effects, just pure natural results. Wrap up now. It's your turn to take control of your circulation and reclaim the confidence you deserve. Here's your simple step-by-step action plan. Mix your power blend. Combine pumpkin, flax, sesame, sunflower, and chia seeds in the ratios we covered. Store in an airtight container so it's always ready. Schedule your snacks. 2 servings per day, 1 with breakfast, 1 about 30-45 minutes before any activity where you want peak performance. Pair with Nitric Boost. With each serving, swallow 1 Nitric Boost capsule to amplify your body's own nitric oxide production and prolong the effect. Stick with this routine consistently for at least 4 weeks. Track your progress. Note any changes in morning firmness, spontaneity, and overall stamina. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share your experience in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more senior men's health breakthroughs. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly tips on natural strategies for better health and performance. I'm Dr. Henry Carter. Here's to stronger, harder, more confident days ahead. See you next time.